Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show. It's Mark with you today on this Friday, taking a look at our weekend preview. You can give us a listen at lydiamediallc.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com. Today's show is brought to you by UPI Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, serving residential and commercial customers with new installations and repairs. Call today and schedule your oil and gas boiler cleanings at 754-4556. UPI, the best plumbers around. And by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 6 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Ruper's. Before we take a look at the great events happening in the greater LA area this weekend, let's take a look at the forecast, and it's a good one. Partly sunny today with a high of 71 and a low of 48, and sunshine throughout the weekend with high temps around 50. Let's start with what's happening today, Friday, November 1st. At 3 p.m., it's Teachers' Night at Lost Valley. Teachers and school staff, you've made it through another month. Celebrate with your fellow faculty at Lost Valley. All school employees get half price on select appetizers until 5 p.m., and there's also a door prize drawing at 5. Again, that's happening at Lost Valley, 200 Lost Valley Road in Auburn. From 5 to 7 p.m. tonight, it's a turkey dinner at VFW Post 1603. Enjoy turkey with stuffing, mashed potatoes, homemade gravy, green beans, assorted pies, and cheesecake. The Post's first Friday suppers are always open to the public, and all profits go to their mission to assist veterans and their families. VFW Post 1603 is located at 588 Minot Ave in Auburn. And at 7:30 tonight, it's 1776 at the LA Community Little Theater. The Founding Fathers come alive in this classic American musical. John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, and Thomas Jefferson fight for independence against a deadlocked Continental Congress in a retelling filled with humor, romance, and nail-biting tension. Additional performances this weekend include Saturday at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday at 2. The LA Community Little Theater is located at 30 Academy Street in Auburn, and for more information and tickets, you can go online to laclt.com. Coming up on Saturday, November 2nd, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., it's St. Dom's 18th Annual Holiday Festival. The kitchen will be open for lunch, and the festival features over 80 local artisans and vendors. There'll also be a bake sale and a raffle table and a mini festival of trees. That's happening at St. Dom's Academy, 121 Gracelawn Road in Auburn. From 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday, it's a holiday fair at Minot Corner United Methodist Church. Shop for homemade baked goods and crafts. There's also a silent auction and much more. Take-out lunch and eat-in lunch is available, and the Minot Corner United Methodist Church is located on Route 121 at the corner of Minot Avenue and Empire Road. At 11 a.m. on Saturday, it's Genealogy Hour at the Androscoggin Historical Society. Save up your questions and stop by to talk with an expert in the field. Donations are accepted and no appointment is required. The Androscoggin Historical Society is located at 93 Lisbon Street in Lewiston, and for more info, you can go online to androhistory.org. At 1 p.m. on Saturday, it's the second annual pumpkin carving at Just in Time Recreation. It's a spooktacular afternoon of creative fun. Pumpkins are generously donated by local farms, and best of all, it's free. Just in Time has you covered with all the carving supplies you'll need to craft your pumpkin masterpiece. Whether you're a pro or a first-time carver, this is a perfect fall family activity. Just in Time Recreation is located at 24 Mollison Way in Lewiston, and for more info, search Just in Time Recreation on Facebook. From 4:30 to 6 p.m. on Saturday, there's a baked bean and casserole supper sponsored by the Knights of Columbus and Our Lady of the Rosary Parish. Proceeds benefit the Knights of Columbus charitable work, scholarships, and parish programs. It's only $10 for adults and $5 for kids under 12, and it takes place at the Maxwell Gill Hall at 131 High Street in Sabattis. At 5 p.m. on Saturday, there's a bean supper at American Legion Post 86. The meal will include, you guessed it, beans, kidney beans and navy beans, along with chop suey, red hot dogs, coleslaw, a variety of casseroles, homemade biscuits, and more. It's only $12 for adults and $6 for kids ages 5 to 11. American Legion Post 86 is located at 15 Lewiston Road in Gray. At 6 p.m. on Saturday, it's comedy and charcuterie. Enjoy a 1-hour charcuterie creation session held by Downtown Charcuterie. Build your own charcuterie board and sample some beers. Then hang out for a comedy show featuring national headliner Ray Harrington. It all happens at Great Falls Comedy Club, 34 Court Street in Auburn. And for tickets and more info, go to greatfallscomedyclub.com. At 7 p.m. on Saturday, it's the Battle of the Blends. The Maine Music Society presents the 29th Annual Battle of the Blends. The much-loved event brings together 5 outstanding vocal groups for an evening of diverse a cappella performances, from jazz and barbershop to rock and roll and Renaissance music. That's all happening at the Franco Center, 46 Cedar Street in Lewiston, and for tickets, go to mainemusicsociety.org.
The Exchange Club of Auburn extends a formal invitation to all veterans for a complimentary luncheon at the Green Ladle in recognition of your steadfast dedication and commitment to our nation. The event is Friday, November 8th at the Green Ladle on the campus of Lewiston High School. For more information, call John Reed at 777-3579.
On Sunday, November 3rd, from 8 to 10 a.m., it's a Sunday breakfast at American Legion Post 31 at 426 Washington Street in Auburn. And from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Sunday, it's the Paws for Pets Craft and Vendor Fair to benefit the Greater Androscoggin Humane Society. Over 65 exhibitors offer a wide variety of items for your whole family, including your furry friends. There'll be raffles, a 50-50, and door prizes, and shelter staff and volunteers will be on hand to collect donations and answer your questions. Admission is free, the building is handicapped accessible, and plenty of free parking is available. That happens at the Lewiston Armory, 65 Central Ave in Lewiston, and for more info, visit gahumane.org. On the local sports front, we have some home teams with some home games this weekend. We'll start off tonight, Friday at 7:30, and Saturday at 7. The NA3 Nordiques host the New Hampshire Junior Mountain Kings at the Colisée in Lewiston. That's at 190 Birch Street, and tickets are only $5. Tonight at 7:30, Central Maine Community College women's basketball will host Vermont State Linden in Auburn. Saturday at noon, it's men's soccer as Central Maine Community College hosts arch rival Southern Maine Community College. Saturday at 1 p.m., it's college volleyball with Bates taking on Wesleyan. And later on at 5:15 p.m. on Saturday, college football with Big Game Saturday, the highly anticipated matchup between the Bates Bobcats and the Bowdoin Polar Bears. It's also Bates' final home game of the season. That's happening at Garcelon Field at Central Ave in Lewiston. And for more info, you can go online to gobatesbobcats.com. And Sunday at 3 p.m., it's men's basketball action as Central Maine Community College will host Maine Maritime. For high school sports this weekend, this afternoon, it's a Class D South semifinal in girls soccer as number 3 Monmouth Academy visits number 2 St. Dom's at 3 p.m. Then later on tonight, under the lights at 7 p.m., high school football's Battle of the Bridge as Lewiston visits Edward Little. And tomorrow, it's a Class A North semifinal in boys soccer as number 2 Lewiston will host number 3 Brunswick at 4:30. There you have it, folks. That's your weekend preview for November 1st through November 3rd. The weather looks great, and there are plenty of opportunities for you to get out there and have some fun in the Twin Cities and beyond. We want to thank our sponsors, Ruper's Beverage and Redemption and UPI Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam Ashby via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on Monday. This information is sourced from published and submitted events. Times, dates, schedules, and venues may change. Please check with the venue or event organizers prior to making plans.